Hello, my name's Stuart. I thought I'd give you an owner's opinion of the gsxs 1000. It's a 2022 model. I've had it from new. I've done 2,700 miles now. My bike history, when I was young, I had a couple of KMX 125s, a couple of RD 350s, then I got an FZ 600, then I had a little break, then I got a 900 Fireblade, 2001 R1, 2004 Fireblade, then I had a bit of a break again. Oh, ambulance. And then what did I get after that? Then I went back and got a gsxr 1000, the K3. Had that for a little while, then watched a video on YouTube on the S1000R. Thought I must get one of those, so got one of those. Then I had another break. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else. I think that's all of them. I had a quad bike as well for a bit, but that doesn't really count. And then I got this, the gsxs 1000. I test rode the Triumph Speed Triple 1200 first. It was the first bike I'd ridden in ages, so I wasn't really that confident on it. But Christ, that's got a good motor on it, and it was a lovely bike. But I wish I had a little bit more riding before I rode that. What else did I test ride? I test rode the new S1000R, also the S1000RR, and the R, for some reason, it seemed a bit. I test rode the RR first, then got straight on the R, and the R seemed boring. It's obviously not a boring bike. It's got more capability than I can use, and I can handle. I mean. Get through this traffic a minute. Yeah, but ended up getting the GSX 1000S. Reason being, when I took it out for a test ride, straight away the bike was just easy to ride. I rode it in A mode, which is the most aggressive throttle response mode, because that's the reason I get a 1000cc motorbike. I want instant power, so that's the road I liked riding it around in, and it did seem to have a lot of grunt. It seemed to have more than the S1000R, although on paper I don't know if it has. But also the other main reason behind this, it was 10.5 grand. Whereas the next sort of price range up was the R, and that's about 14.5, something like that. The APR rate from Suzuki was brilliant. So, and I thought getting a bike again, I wasn't sure how much I was going to use it, so I thought I didn't want to spend an absolute fortune. So I went for this. Like I said, I'm not an expert rider, but I have had a few bikes. It handles fine. I think it's very flickable from other bikes I've ridden. Like the other day I rode the S1000RR back to back with this again. This does seem more flickable than that, although I did feel more confident going around corners on the RR. I suppose with it being a sports bike, you got weight on the front wheel. I guess that's why that felt better. I've had no issues with this bike since I've had it. Like I said, I've done 2,736 miles now. I had it for 8 months. The only time it's been back to Suzuki is to get a service. Yeah, it's been good as gold, really. Power wise, like I said, I do like a bit of grunt. Let's get on the left of these cars a minute. And yeah, it's got grunt. You can most of the time ride it not going above 6,000 RPM and still get around pretty quickly. The proper power though is probably above 7 or 8, I would say, but by the time you're in that, you're obviously going pretty quick. Do I intend to keep the bike? I'm not going to keep the bike. I test rode the new Hayabusa the other day and I loved it basically. Yeah, it was smooth. It's got a really grunty motor. Yeah, it's big. Yeah, it's 264 kilos I think curb weight, but I didn't really feel it when I was riding it. The only thing I am a little bit dubious of is pushing it in and out of the garage on the gravel, or if I stall it, pull it out of somewhere and drop it. That's my only really worry. I know there are quicker bikes out there these days, but the motor was just so nice, the low down grunt, and it was so smooth. This bike isn't unsmooth, but yeah, it felt a bit like a quick limousine, I suppose, compared to this. Actually, say one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of this is I'm just not keen on the looks. I'm not keen on the front, on the headlight at the front. Some people love it. I don't love it. It's not one of those bikes you sort of park up and I look back at, whereas I think I would do that with a Hayabusa. Although of course not everyone likes the Hayabusa. Some people say that's ugly, but in my opinion it's better looking than this, apart from its arse. It's a bit fat, which I got a fat arse as well, so I can't really good talk. I hope that was some use for you. Any questions, put them down in the comments. I'll answer them, because I doubt hardly anyone's going to watch this anyway. So yeah, I'll answer what I can if you got any questions. Take care. Bye bye.